the secret to turning failure into success. Failure is often seen as a setback, a dark cloud that dims the light of hope. But in reality, it's simply a stepping stone on the path to success, a quiet guide pointing the way forward. If you've been using the law of assumption, the practice of living as though your desires have already been fulfilled, a bold dance with the unseen, and find yourself facing failure, you're not alone. The path is rarely a straight line. It's possible that your journey might feel challenging at times, with obstacles that test your resolve and moments that shake your faith. The important question to ask is not why you failed, a spiral of blame that leads nowhere, but rather, how can you adjust your approach to make success inevitable, turning the ashes of defeat into the foundation of triumph? Let's take a deep dive into why we sometimes fail, how we can avoid it, and how to turn setbacks into success through the power of our thoughts, a transformative alchemy available to us all. The root of failure: when desire doesn't feel natural, when you put in effort toward achieving your goals using the law of assumption, imagining, feeling, believing, and still find yourself falling short. What went wrong? The answer is simple, yet profound. Naturalness, the effortless fit between your desire and your being. If your desire doesn't feel natural to you, no matter how hard you try, repeating affirmations, visualizing daily, the success you seek won't manifest, remaining a distant star beyond your grasp. For example, let's say you wish for a better job, a role that promises growth and fulfillment. If in your mind, this new job doesn't feel like something you could have or be, if it feels foreign, unreachable, or undeserved, your desire will remain out of reach, a dream deferred by your own disbelief. The failure here is not in the method, the law itself flawless in its mechanics, but in the feeling of your current state, a disconnect between who you are and who you imagine yourself to be. If you don't genuinely feel that it's natural for you to be the person who has that job, confident, capable, worthy, you won't get it. Your reality reflecting the uncertainty you hold within, the power of imagination shifting to a new reality. So, how do you make it feel natural to you? Bridging the gap between longing and living. The secret is imagination, the golden key that unlocks the door to new realities. Imagine yourself already in the position you desire, not as a vague hope, but with vivid clarity that paints every detail. If you can vividly picture yourself in your new job, sitting at the desk, shaking hands with colleagues, feeling the satisfaction of a task well done, it becomes easier to accept this new reality as your own, a home you step into rather than a horizon you chase. Think of a simple example. Imagine you're chained to a heavy bench, unable to move, the weight pressing you down. It would feel impossible for you to run, the idea absurd against the cold iron. However, when you imagine yourself running, wind in your hair, legs strong and free, in that moment, the idea of running feels completely natural to you, even though physically you are still bound. This is the power of imagination. By consistently filling your mind with the image of your desired reality, you begin to dissolve the barriers that prevent it from manifesting. melting the chains of doubt with the warmth of the vision. The key to overcoming failure: persist in your assumption. Persistence is the cornerstone of success, the steady pulse that keeps the law of assumption alive. If you can persist in feeling that your desire is already realized, holding that sensation through the storms of doubt, the whispers of fear, regardless of external circumstances, the law will eventually work in your favor, bending reality to your will. However, this persistence requires more than just repeating affirmations or thoughts, a mechanical chant that lacks soul. It requires you to feel as though your desire is already yours, a visceral truth that courses through you. You must live as though your assumption is your new reality, walking, talking, breathing as the person who has already succeeded, not waiting for proof, but embodying it now. Success comes not from constantly striving to make it happen, a frantic push against the tide, but from embracing the feeling of already having made it, a calm certainty that anchors you. Your world will begin to shift when you hold this feeling consistently and genuinely, a transformation born of unwavering trust. The reality of consciousness: you are the creator of your world. Here's the truth, stark and liberating: consciousness is the only reality, the sole substance from which your life is woven. Your consciousness creates your world, and it is this inner state, not luck, not fate, that determines your experience, shaping the contours of your days. If you feel stuck, unsuccessful, or frustrated, it's not because the law of assumption is flawed, a broken tool. It's simply because you haven't yet aligned your consciousness with the desired state, your inner compass still pointing to the old. If things don't unfold as expected, a door closed, a hope dashed, it's not a sign that you've failed irredeemably. It's an indication that there's an error in your assumption, a subtle misalignment to adjust. Perhaps you haven't fully embraced the naturalness of your desired outcome, still clinging to the shadow of the lesser self. But the good news is that these errors can be corrected. You have the power to change your consciousness and overcome any weaknesses in your thinking, rewriting the script with every choice to believe anew, shifting your perspective. Embrace higher levels of consciousness to truly transform your life. You need to continually reach for higher levels of consciousness, a steady ascent toward the fullness of your potential. This is the secret to personal growth and success. Not a single leap, but a series of steps upward, each one broadening your view. The more you persist in believing that you are already who you want to be, the thriving entrepreneur, the loving partner, the vibrant soul, the quicker your desired reality will begin to take shape, solidifying around you like clay in a sculptor's hands. Remember, success doesn't happen because you're waiting for external circumstances to change, a passive hope for the world to bend. It happens when you change your internal state, when you persist in seeing yourself as the person you desire to be, unwavering in your vision. As you continue to strengthen your mental image of success, refining it with every thought, the external world will have no choice but to reflect that back to you, a mirror polished by the clarity of your mind, creating your own world through persistent belief. Failure isn't the end. It's simply a signal that you need to tweak your approach, a gentle nudge from the universe to refine your craft. The law of assumption works every time, an infallible principle, but only if you persist in feeling natural about your desires, wearing them like a garment tailored to your soul. By practicing imagination and consistently living in the feeling of your goals already being fulfilled, savoring the triumph, resting in the peace, you can shape your world into one of endless possibility, a canvas painted with the colors of your belief. So, the next time you encounter failure, don't let it discourage you. A weight that drags you down, recognize it as an opportunity to strengthen your assumption, to feel more deeply, to believe more firmly, and move closer to the success you're destined to achieve. Failure is not a wall, but a window, and through it lies the life you've always known was yours, waiting for you to claim it with persistent, unshakable thought.